Back in 2022, Wings had one wacky year, and in the previous video, Wings of 2022 Part 1, we went over all of it up until August. So rather than do a long intro, what do you say we get right back to where we left off last time? This is Wings of 2022 Part 2. When we last left off, Wings had reported Real Talk to Twitch and went to Keemstar for help after getting blackmailed by trolls looking for $500 worth of Bitcoin. August started off strong with Wings getting banned off both YouTube and Twitter, causing Wings to have to do some of his streams on Twitch as opposed to YouTube. Surprisingly, this actually worked for getting Real Talk to stop streaming him on Twitch, however, because restreaming other Twitch streamers is against the term of service. On August 5th, Real Talk came back, this time reacting to Wings' YouTube videos. Then, life hit Wings hard on August 6th when he got a 1-week ban off of Twitch for breaking their community guidelines. Wings has been known for telling people that he would bust their teeth in with a pistol grip, wishing people's families died in automobile wrecks, and more. But what could he have possibly done to land himself in such hot water this time? Wings was given this week-long suspension for using hateful slurs, and Wings himself didn't even know what the incident was, causing him to go to Twitter, tweeting out, "So what hateful slur did I use last night?" That wasn't the only tweet Wings posted after getting in trouble that day, because on the same day, Wings got hit with another community guidelines strike, this time on YouTube, meaning that he would not be allowed to stream on YouTube for a week as well. Wings then tweeted out, "They got me on YouTube as well. The question is, I haven't had a video on my channel for 2.5 weeks. What community guideline did I break?" Eventually, Wings realized that that was all he could do and tweeted out, "Well, I can't stream for 1 week on both platforms. I'll see you guys in a week." On August 7th, Wings announced that he lost the DMCA takedown against Real Talk because the YouTube videos that he was referencing in it were taken down. Later, on Twitter, Wings asked YouTube, "How do I get a violation strike when I have no videos public?" YouTube's response on Twitter was, "Private videos can get a strike since they can still be shared on YouTube." However, on August 10th, Wings tweeted out, "I got my YouTube streaming ability back, but I'm going to wait until my other strike comes off so I don't get hit with another freeze. I fully expect them to false strike my account as soon as I try to stream." But just because Wings got his YouTube streaming ability back didn't mean that he had a good day that day. Both Wings and Kelly would get banned off Twitch for ban evasion. Both of them got the accusation that Wings was streaming on Kelly's channel while his own was suspended hit on them. Wings would later tweet out, "Really? How was I ban evading? I had nothing to do with my wife's channel. There wasn't even a stream done on it." Wings would then do an hour-long stream on Twitter using his phone as opposed to his regular setup.
Am I forced to get a job now or trying to find another platform? Well, here's the situation with that, and I'm just going to address it now. Everybody shows that I'm banned on Twitch right now, and it's not a permanent ban, it's an indefinite ban. It means that they don't plan on releasing it, but I'm not permanently not allowed to appeal. So I have appealed the ban.
Wings starts talking about the situation and how Kelly got into streaming.
And there's so much rumor going around. Like, people like, "Oh, I streamed on Kelly's account." No, I didn't. Honestly, I had nothing to do with it. Like, it came down to, like, Kelly wanted new shoes and some other things. And she wanted to get, a second job. And here's the thing with, like, Kelly and second jobs. I know it's wrong on me, but like, Kelly's a cancer survivor, and I don't like her working lots and lots of overtime because, like, she runs herself ragged in that situation, and I kind of miss just hanging out with her on the weekends and stuff. So I was like, instead of getting a second job, why don't you just try to build a streaming community? Why don't you stream your walks? And she goes, "You know what? That might be a good idea." So, like, she literally made a couple changes. She put, like, Mrs. Wings and Things. She changed her name from Fantasia Life to Mrs. Wings and Things. And she, like, literally made a Streamlabs and then she tweeted it out because she was excited about the possibility of streaming, and then everybody mass reported it as like we were ban evading. So that's the whole Twitch thing. I've filed the appeals, and hopefully once some more eyes get to it, the Twitch ban will be gone. Because like here's what I'm hoping. Best case scenario, I still have 3 more days on my ban for the other thing, which was bullshit to begin with. But I'm hoping that the appeal will be over before my 3-day ban on the other one goes up. So like it'll be like it never happened.
Wings would tell his audience that he reached out to PKA but got ignored.
I'm not going back on PKA, man. Like, I reached out to the PKA guys last week sometime when everything was getting bad, and I just wanted to talk. And I left, a text message and a couple other things, and they never got back to me, which they're not responsible for me anyway, so it's not like I'm their problem, but it is what it is.
Later, on August 11th, Ethan Ralph, of all people, tweeted out, "Wings should come on the kill stream!" Wings would later give Facebook live streaming a go, and somehow thought after everything that has ever happened to him, praised the man with a mustache for his leadership abilities.
If I praised Hitler, it was praising his leadership ability and how he pulled Germany out of a recession.
On August 12th, Wings tweeted out to the head of YouTube Gaming, "Hey Chen, I was told maybe you can help me any way we could talk in private. I'm currently getting extorted with the YouTube strike system. They're putting strikes on my channel and want Bitcoin to remove them. I have proof." Wings later said that Facebook Gaming was a waste of time because he only reached 90 viewers. On August 13th, Wings shaved off his beard after coming to an agreement with the troll Gulag Kingpin that if Wings held up his end of the deal, then Gulag Kingpin would stop striking Wings.
So I talked to Gulag Kingpin, and he promised he wouldn't strike my account anymore if I went beardless. I'm sticking up to my word. Let's see if he sticks up to his.
On PKA 608 later that day, Woody tells everyone about how when Wings called him to talk about what was going on, Woody didn't answer the phone because he was working out, and was planning on answering after he was done, but the crew started talking about ravioli before he could get any further.
Or I think maybe he said that he had tried to get in contact with us. I have no idea how he made that attempt.
Can you jump in on that?
Yeah.
He called me.
Oh.
He called me, and I was in the gym lifting at the time. And you have to understand, lifting right now isn't what it used to be. I enjoyed lifting, past tense. Now, my good foot is fucking exhausted. Imagine hopping around with 45-pound plates, loading them on the squat rack, one-legged.
Sounds dreadful.
Everything is hard. Overhead press dumbbells on one leg.
You've got to sit down, goddammit.
She's got to sit down.
Athletes exercise standing up.
No, they don't. No.
So I do some sit down. Anyway, it is a rough session for me, and my bad leg, which sometimes has like some play in the cast, just swells up and fills it, and it's hot, and So I get his call, and I'm like hoppa over, and I miss it. I don't get to my phone quickly enough. It's sitting in this charger on the dumbbell rack. Yeah, and I see that Wings called, and he sent me a text. He's like, "Hey man," he didn't tell me what the call was about, just that he wanted to talk. And in my mind, I was like, "I'll get back to you after the workout." Like it's not you, it's me. I'm not in a place right now to take any calls. I'm fucked up. And so I intended to call him back sooner. The last, if I'm not wrong, I'm close. Like the last 4 times Wings called me, it was about like trolls and, maybe legal type stuff having to do with all trolls and the stuff that happens with trolls. Or, like, Woody, if the FBI calls you for a background check, this is what it's in reference to. Shit like that. All the troubles Wings is having with his fan base. That's what Wings and I typically talk about. And I'm like, I have to get back to him. And it is all my fault. I feel like a dick. Suddenly, it's Thursday as we record this. He called me Saturday. I didn't realize that much time. I thought it was 2 days in my head. And when I heard his video that it was last week, I was like, nah. Well, pretty much Saturday to Thursday, So Wings did call me. I meant to call him back. I'm still slow on it. And that's the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think he wants to come on the show, though. I think he wants to come talk to us about. I don't know what's happening right now. I think they're like holding his YouTube channel hostage, or I don't know, maybe something like that. I honestly don't follow. I only get tidbits when people, at me with them. And
his YouTube and Twitch has been banned. Zach just wrote that in the chat.
Oh yeah, because that video I saw was a Twitter stream. He was streaming on Twitter.
So he's suspended. Wait.
Account suspension evasion on Twitch. Okay. He says, how was I ban evading? It had nothing to do with my wife's channel there. It wasn't even a stream done on it. I didn't read it carefully. He has nothing to do with his wife's channel. So Twitch is acting like Wings ban evaded, but really his wife made content and he wasn't on it, I guess.
Yeah, it says she hasn't even streamed on it yet.
I mean, it's pretty possible that Wings' fan base has like false reported him and attacked him.
Hang on, go back to the tweet about Chef Boyardee. As a kid, I love Chef Boyardee, but having a can of it lately, it kind of sucks. Anything you guys liked when you were younger and now don't understand the appeal of? Huh.
That's actually a personable tweet. I like it.
I like that too, because I still like Chef Boyardee.
I put hot sauce on it. I put Frank's hot sauce on there because it's just so bland.
Yeah, you do need a little spice there. Otherwise, it's just kind of that mild tomato puree. That's barely tomatoes. You know how that is.
What kind of what do you like from Chef Boyardee? I like the raviolis.
Wait, we just got to change topics off of Wings?
We're going to come back.
On Painkiller already for Chef Boyardee?
No, you're right.
Circle back.
Yeah.
We figured out look, I was going to see if you were a beefaroni kind of man, but if that's not important, let's go back to Wings.
I am a beefaroni man, and I will circle back to this.
On August 14th, Wings started a stream on YouTube where Wings said that he had no interest in going on PKA and how he only called Woody so he could vent. This clip was archived by Giga Richard's archive.
I did try to call Woody, that's what I was speaking about, but everybody assumed I was trying to get on PKA. It wasn't. I was just super stressed out and I needed to vent to somebody that wasn't my wife. What's the purpose of going on PKA, honestly? Like, other than, can PKA fix my problem? I doubt it.
Wings then tweets out an email saying Twitch was reversing his suspension and says, "Thank you, Twitch." Wings would ask 402 Thunder on Twitter if he would like to play Gunfight with him, and Thunder responded saying, "Last time I played with you, I got kicked off your friends list for shooting down your AC-130. Appreciate the offer, but I'm good, pimp." You might remember Thunder as the one who uploaded the video of El Presador talking about Woody's son, referenced in the Medicare PKA interview.
The guy that's fucking with you, he gives him money.
Yeah, that's not the only one. Yeah, there was another guy. His name was Thunder Toro, and Thunder's channel's doing well at this point, but he hates me. He hates me, I think, because he was a better gamer than me, but I was more successful on YouTube, and I think that's the core of it. Like, I never talked to him or anything, and he uploaded a video where his friend said that my son was a fucking the dogs.
How about Woody's gamertag son that dog? Is that hilarious?
And I didn't like it, so I uploaded a response.
Well, yeah, it's understandable.
And I gave that comment 2 thumbs down.
Yeah.
On August 15th, Wings of Redemption Professional Predator uploads an audio clip of what is supposed to be Wings saying that him and Real Talk made a deal that neither of them would strike each other. Zychros, one of the co-hosts of Real Talk, would then respond to the video saying, "Right, so you have Richard, the pathological liar, saying we are working together without my voice or 007's voice confirming this, nor text logs or any paper trail to back up this claim. Nice clickbait video, LMAFO." Professional Predator responded, asking Zychros to prove a negative, saying, "And where's the proof that you did not make a deal with him?" Wings 007 would upload an 18-minute video of a private call between himself, Wings, and Zychros. Zychros, however, cannot be heard in this call, even though his icon can be seen speaking. The reason given by 007 was that Zychros didn't have his input set up properly through his recording program. This might sound sus to the average person, and it definitely could be, but I can personally attest, with the program I use called Action, I have on multiple occasions recorded with the audio set to something else, my mic off or on, the wrong screen, or anything else that would cause me to have to start over. Therefore, without the proper context for the call with all 3 people's audio, it's going to be skipped in this. 007 would upload the DMs between himself and Wings about the deal, with Wings saying it was no strikes either way and not to call him a pedo, as opposed to 007 saying that the deal was Wings would stop striking them and there would be no court dates because 007 was not the one striking Wings. This ended with Wings blocking 007 on Twitter. On August 16th, Wings got suspended on Twitch again, this time for showing an email he received saying, "Don't try fuck me over again, Richard. You got banned for trying, you are getting striked down also." August 17th wasn't any better for Wings, with Wings tweeting out, "The troll somehow got my Stream Elements tip page banned. I don't know what I did to get banned." Wings even went as far to publicly tweet out to Moist Critical for help. Later, Wings messaged 007 about a recent Gulag Kingpin call asking for the message not to be posted online, saying, "Please don't say this in public. The Gulag Kingpin call was me trying to get information to get warrants on him. I'm trying to get him locked up." As you can probably guess from me reading this out, 007 did in fact post these messages online. Wings would later then go on to Reviewtechusa's livestream that night. Wings joined the call to explain what happened while someone named Minx wasted time talking about the Tickle Monster.
Wings, can you hear me?
Yep.
Are you naked right now?
No.
Okay. Damn it. Okay. Dude, I know you're not in a joking mood, man. I get it.
Man, my life is...
Hello?
So, Minxie's here. Thank you. What's going on, Minxie? So, wait, dude, what the fuck happened? Just start from the beginning. I know parts of it. I thought things were getting better because you got your Twitch back, and then...
Oh, shit! We have the Tickle Man in the chat.
No, he's not real.
Are you sure?
No, he would never come here. Are you kidding me?
No. Dude, that's his picture and everything. Like, that's legit his channel.
No, it's not. Bullshit.
No, seriously, he said hello, Rich.
So? I could get a picture of him and say hello, Rich. I could get a picture of Wings and make a Wings channel and everyone would think I'm Wing.
Oh, well, damn it. Get me all fucking excited.
You want some TV there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tickle Television. He's not really there. So, what the hell happened, man? Start from the beginning. Explain it, because I want to know, too.
I mean, like, the beginning's a long time ago, honestly. Like, some of these guys have been following me since, like, Black Ops 3.
Holy shit.
Well, essentially, they figured out a way to put strikes on my channel and kind of, like, cover their identity. So they make, like, these burner accounts and burner emails and Google numbers or whatever it might be, and they put a strike on my channel. Well, you know, any YouTuber knows when you put a strike on your channel, the first one is kind of like a warning, and the second one comes with like a 2-week freeze.
Yeah.
You know, where like you can still access your account, but you can't like stream or like upload videos or anything like that.
You can't upload any content, yeah.
Right. So like they figured out that, you know, they can do this at will. And the problem I'm running into is like, right now I don't have any strikes on my channel, but like I haven't used my channel. I've deleted all my videos, like 15 years worth of work.
Oh God.
And like everything's gone. And I did that because because I don't know how they were striking me. Like, cause like YouTube's like little page system is kind of crappy.
Holy crap.
So now like I haven't been able to work for like 3 weeks because like I started doing it on Twitch, and then they got me banned on Twitch for like saying something silly. It was like a it's considered a hateful slur, but I wouldn't consider it a hateful slur. It's just being real nitpicky.
Was it a gotcha, like where you got like a super chat or bits or something like that?
No. It's something I said. I was playing Call of Duty, and I go, oh, my teammates are, you know, you know, you do it to engines and stuff.
Okay.
And they got me for a week there. I'm like, whatever. I did do it. I'll serve my ban, whatever. And then my wife changed her name on Facebook, and then because she wanted to like set her Facebook up because she was like doing like this walking thing and doing 3Ks and stuff. And they hit me with a ban evasion there, and they suspended me indefinitely. So we appealed that because like there was no streams. I had no intention of going on her stream. All she really did was like change the channel name of her Twitch, right? Like you can't, in a reasonable world, consider that ban evasion, right? So we got that reversed. And then I go on the stream again, and I go, well, this team has a bunch of Ash Jaeger mains. And they report the word Jaeger, which means the hunter in German. He's a character in the Rainbow Six game, as like the N-word. So I get banned again. And
so you got banned for a screen name is what you're saying? Like they banned...
Well, I got banned for a word. I have a southern accent.
Mm-hmm.
So Jaeger.
I couldn't tell.
Jaeger has like a sound to it, so like I could see how they can.
Okay.
Yeah. So I appealed that one again and got it reversed again. And so like they realized that they weren't going to get me on the Twitch bans. So today they went and banned my Stream Elements. I don't know what they told Stream Elements. I put the appeal in yesterday morning at like 2:00 in the morning or some shit like that. And it says 24 to 48 hours.
Wings talked about how getting kicked out of the Twitch partner program cost him a ton of money.
To me, that one stings because one, it lost me about $40,000 a year because I lost subs and all this other stuff. And like, it's easier to make subs on Twitch because like there's like Twitch Prime subs and all this other stuff. So it cost me a good bit of money. It cost me like it cost me a good clip of money, like
That's a salary. That's a salary.
Yeah. So I went from making like 60,000 to 30,000, and then like now they're not even letting me make 30,000. Like they're trying to keep me. They say they want me to get a job, but because when I was working at Twitch, I was doing Twitch plus I was doing like DoorDash at the same time.
I remember that.
And they got me fired off DoorDash. And like they want to give. This is my opinion. I can't speak for them, but to me, it seems like they want to give themselves a reason to white knight. Like they want to make themselves feel good about what they're doing, so they constantly do that.
Rich from Reviewtechusa asked if Wings would talk to 007, and Wings reasonably said no because of how 007 betrayed his trust just earlier that day.
Clips.
I'm going to pause 1 second. I'm listening to. Would you talk to Wings 007? He's in the chat. If I sent him would you talk to him? Do you want to?
No, I don't.
Okay, understood. Okay.
They crossed the line just earlier today.
Okay.
I basically asked them not to share something, and I would tell them something in private. And the second I shared something in private, they put it right on their stream. So I'm good.
Why would you give that to them, Wings? Why?
Because I try to look at people and give people the best. Like I want to believe that people are good, and I want to be like reach hand and try to build bridges because it's easier. It's harder to build a bridge than it is to tear one down. It's a flaw.
Wings tells us how his local police department doesn't respond to 911 calls to his house anymore because at one point there was a call a day for 6 months.
I'm at the point in my life my local police department won't even respond to a call to my house.
Well, that's not good. They're supposed to by law no matter what.
Right. But like they know me so much because the trolls would call the cops on me at least once a day for like 6 months.
Jesus Christ. For like every single day they would call.
Every single day. I got to the point where I had my own personal cop. My own personal one. He was the only one that would show up. And he got to the point where he would just call.
The popular YouTuber, The Gamer from Mars, would call in where they discussed the LOLcow podcast, and Wings said that he would do it naked for the money.
Art, what's good, man? Glad you're joining us.
Hello. It's nice to meet you, Wings of Redemption. My name is The Gamer from Mars. I'm not sure if you know who I am.
Mm-mm.
He said he doesn't.
Okay, yeah, I could hear him. I've been watching you for many years. I have my own YouTube channel, and I help Rich sometimes get, brand deals and stuff for his channel. And I might be able to help you. I have a contact at YouTube, but would you mind if I ask you a couple questions? Like, sure. I'm just very curious because I've been watching your saga play out for years. I know recently Keemstar offered you $50,000 to do a podcast, and you said no to it. I was wondering why you didn't take him up on that.
I thought he didn't say no.
I didn't say no.
Yeah, DSP said no.
DSP said no, and then proceeded to ask for money for groceries.
I recall watching a stream of you, Wings, where you stated that you didn't believe that he would give you the money, so you didn't
100%. I didn't say I didn't want to do it. I said I would do it. Do I believe the money's there? I do not.
Well, I can tell you, Keemstar is good for the money.
I know he has the money, but will he pay it? No.
I think he would, Wings.
I think he would
because he thinks it's entertaining. That's the thing about Keemstar. If he finds something entertaining, he will pay out whatever he thinks is necessary for compensation for the entertainment.
There's very few things I won't do for $50,000.
I seriously think a DSP. He's in his own world, but I think a podcast with you and DSP and Boogie, I would sign up to whatever service that shit was on.
I'd do that shit naked, just sit there naked the entire fucking stream and be like fucking Jumpman podcast. You see Wings fat ass rolls everywhere.
I want to get naked just thinking about it. Like I cannot believe.
I'm being fucking serious. I'll do that shit naked as long as my junk's under the table. I'll sit right there naked across from Phil.
The Gamer from Mars suggests that Wings goes on to PKA. This time, Wings says that he wouldn't be against it, as well as his explanation on Woody's wife hating him.
What I will say is the one thing I think you should do, I'm not necessarily saying it would help you, but I think all your fans would enjoy it, is if you did go back on PKA.
I actually considered it today, because at this point, I told myself I would die on this hill, because I felt like, this is a mean thing to say, but I felt like when I was at my lowest possible point in life and I needed friends, that's when they turned on me. But I wasn't a great friend either. So,
I was about you made mistakes too, Wings. That's why they were pissed at you, dude.
Right.
You did.
But I remember for years I asked them to monetize Painkiller already, because when I was struggling for 2013 for the most of that year, and they wouldn't do it. And then as soon as I leave, it gets monetized and Lefty gets bought out, and I'm like, thumb up the ass.
Why does Woody's wife hate you?
Woody's wife hates me because here's the story with that. I was friends with Thunder Toro on Xbox, and Thunder is friends with El Presador, which I tried to be friends with El Presador.
Oh God, El Presador! Yeah. Oh man.
I tried to be you might not know this, but El Presador's HD PPR, I bought him. I bought it for him. I hooked it up because I've seen his videos, and he was in the woods, doing care packages and shit. I remember dying laughing watching his fucking care package. He called them camp packages. And I thought he was so inventive. And I'm like, dog, you got to get in there. Your personality, you'll make so much money. So I got him his HD PPR, and I helped him hook it up and, stuff like that. But he eventually turned on me. He's just who he is as a person. Regardless,
he's cold. Yeah, he still thinks I'm a fat slob to this day.
Yeah, regardless, I was friends with Thunder Toro, and I wasn't close friends with him. We play Xbox together and stuff like that. Well, apparently, El Presto and Thunder Toro got together on stream, and they were talking about Woody's son, which has, I don't know how to say it. He's on the spectrum, apparently there was some live stream where he was petting the dog, and people were making fun of the way he pet the dog.
That was when Keemstar got into a beef with Woody because the kid was allegedly the dog.
Right. I was trying to dance around that, but
I'm just gonna say I said allegedly. I said allegedly.
Whoa! Hold on. Pause a second.
No, that's when Keem and him. No, that's when Keem and him had the beef because Keem reported on that.
EMAC, I see.
I knew nothing about this, but at the same time, around that same area, what Thunder Toro was, he was rebuilding his stream because his girlfriend at the time, now wife, deleted his shit. All right, it just straight up deleted his channel because she felt he was spending more time on his channel than with her. And I was helping him regrow his channel, and I gave him some SEO tips. I mean, that might not line date to date, but I was giving him SEO tips to try to get his videos out and try to hit the algorithm a little bit better. And Woody heard I was giving him SEO tips, and this dude, insults my son. And I gave him the line like this. I'm like, because somebody I know is upset with you doesn't mean I have to be upset with him as well. And Woody didn't like that I didn't have the loyalty of that, because you two are mad at each other doesn't mean I have to be mad at people, right?
Yeah, but did you know that he was saying that shady shit about his son before you helped him?
No, I didn't. I honestly didn't.
You really didn't?
I didn't. I didn't learn that until I went on PK, and I helped. PK was usually done on Thursday at that time, and I helped him Monday, so it was a 3-day swing.
Okay, I don't know. I can't verify or deny. Like that was what I heard.
If I had to go back and do it again, like especially with what I know now, like 100%, Woody is a stand-up person. Like people want to make fun of Woody and
he seems like a good dude.
Woody is a straight, legitimate good dude. Like I don't have anything bad to say about him. I'd go so far as say I look at him as a father figure because I didn't really have a good father figure growing up, and I was like in my early 20s growing up on YouTube, and Woody's the kind of guy I turn to. And like
they're all saying that you're lying and you knew that this guy was saying that
I
stuff.
Motherfucker, I'm lying. You were fucking 8. Go to hell on. Like, this is so fucking long ago, you probably didn't know what your penis did.
The general consensus of that call was that if Wings wants the trolling to end, then he should stop reacting to the trolls the way he's been doing. Unfortunately for Wings, he couldn't do that. Later that day, Gulag Kingpin would upload a video called Wings of Redemption Wishes Troll Gets Graped in Jail. This call was heavily edited, and I could personally hear multiple cuts. But what was important about this call is that it had a new audio clip of Wings saying he hoped people got graped in prison.
Shut up and listen.
No, I'm not fucking shutting up and listening. I'm not going to let you fucking disrespect me. Dude, you're a fucking... I hope you fucking burn in jail like I do. I hope you get... I guarantee you going to jail.
I'm not going to jail, Richard.
I've been spending the last 6 months making sure you're going to jail.
I'm not going to jail, Richard.
I guarantee it, dude. I guarantee it. I know. I've seen the fucking warrants. They're coming for your ass.
They're not coming for anyone, Richard. No one's scared of
you. No, they're
coming
for you. I mean, like, you could just say it. You know Ryan works for the FBI. You know I've got FBI contacts. You know it's fucking coming.
Ryan's a mall
You've
cop.
looked his name up. I know you've looked
Richard,
his name up.
We looked his name up, and he's a mall cop.
He's not a mall cop. Look his name up again.
Richard. Shut up, Richard.
Put the word FBI behind it. Put FBI behind it. I'm getting off of here. You can go ahead and record this and use it. What do you want? What do you want me to run away from? You're not going to do anything. You just want to ruin somebody's fucking life. That's all you want to do. All you want to do is ruin somebody's life. You get off on your little rocks on enjoying this. I'm just going to be victim number 1 in whatever it might be because you're fucking silly, dude. You're a fucking clown.
You just told me to go get in prison. Come on.
I did, and I hope it happens.
Come on now, Richard.
That would be too good for you. You deserve much worse.
Chair scream.
Dude, you're a fucking asshole, dude. Like you really are. I'm saying, and I want to put this in. You're going to edit it out, but I'm upset right now. I'm upset. I'm not thinking clearly. I'm in duress.
I don't care.
Whatever it might be. I know you don't care. I'm saying this in case this gets left in a video because you're too lazy to edit. Doesn't matter, dude.
Things would then get even worse for Wings later that day when 007 uploaded a video showing that Wings was botting for views on Twitch. On August 20th, Woody talked about Wings again on PKA 609.
Oh, I owed him a call. He texted me, and he texted me again yesterday, and I was like, I am not being who I aspire to be, and we talked about it. He told me some privileged stuff, and I don't recall like what was on and off the record, but my goodness, the trolls are after him right now in a way that doesn't seem fair. Like, the punishment doesn't fit the crime, man. They're going so hard. And
for what now? I don't know what's new, and
there isn't really anything new. They take some things out of context. They Wings of Redemption is not a pedophile. We've said that on the show all the time. Like, if you want to say Wings of Redemption got irrationally mad at a teammate for not being good enough at Rainbow Six, okay,
I believe you.
I believe it. Like, all right,
fact true.
But like there was one time, and he like looks back on it, and he's like, it wasn't a good look. I get it. There was these 2 girls in a lobby, and they were being all flirty, and that was the vibe of the room. And they said something about going over to his place, and he said, you better drive real slow so you're 18 when you get here. That's not pedophile. Look, it's not a good look. We all agree it's not a good look. Mm-hmm. But to like go bonkers and alert authorities or like stream elements.
That was more cringe to me than anything because he wasn't like. I'll say this like that. I've heard that whole conversation, and that's not just some girl in a lobby. That's like their Discord friend who they've been hanging out with every night. And it's like I jump in Discord and I hang out with a whole group of guys. There ain't no children in there, and if there are, I don't know it. And if there are, they're not girls. And if they are, I'm not hitting on them. All right, like I'm not saying shit. if a fucking 16-year-old girl pops into my Discord chat over here while we're playing Tarkov, I'm gonna be like, we need to talk to you about being in here. I'm not sure if it's such a good idea, little miss.
Yeah,
really not. like I want to talk to your mom. Like we gotta talk about this. We need to make sure she knows.
You should do what we did. We had a clear out, by the way. We had a fucking excellent clear out. You trick them. You say my Discord server's strictly over 18, and we one day went, okay, we're on the rules. Like if you're over 15, then you can be in here. And we were like, so go on. What one of yous were lying? And everyone's like, I'm really 16, I'm really 17. And then we went, yeah, ban. And they all fucking fell for it. They all fell for it, man.
Yeah, because they're
we got rid of all. Yeah, exactly. So we were like, because the problem is the mods were getting sick of doing that scene for fucking Life of Brian. Like, are there any women here today? Like that type of thing, right? Because we were going, the way some of these people are acting, I can't tell if it's standard internet autism or if these are some people that should not fucking be in here. So we did that. Shit tons of them fucking fell for it, and we just banned every single one of them.
And surprisingly, that was it. Wings would take a little streaming break and tweeted out, "Hey guys, sorry for a lack of streams. I'm just trying to flip my sleep pattern." That tweet came out on August 30th. Then, that very next day, Wings ended one wild month with another tweet saying, "I'm fat. That is all." Wings at this point had finished what could be argued to be the craziest month of his online career, not with a freakout or a pity stream, but with a new outlook on life that would eventually lead him to the upcoming boxing match with Boogie2998. And I'm gonna say it first, Wingo is gonna beat the brakes off Boogie and bring home the ultra heavyweight belt to South Carolina where it belongs. But we still have one more part of this series to do before I get into that. I genuinely have no idea when I'm going to have part 3 done, but I can say this, it's going to be done sometime this year, but not until after I make a new Rogues Gallery. As always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon.